Hello everyone, it's Indiana Bishop exploring another old abandoned house for your pleasure. Here you are. Now this was split into two different living quarters. Now first of all I'm going to take you into this one. This is the old main part. And here we are. Pretty cool. Everything's been stripped down. There's a heater here for you though. Now if you look up here, I mean, you'll notice all of the moldings, the top moldings up here have been stolen. Over here on the door frames, on the windows, every place, they've all been stolen. And you can notice the electrical outlets that were added a while ago. You can see how it's all cement, and they just had to cut into it to make it. That must have been a messy job. And here we go into the first room. It's a rather small room with a nice look out onto the road. Again, all the moldings have been stolen. And if you can notice, again in this house, like the Page Ranch house, here are the really thick doors from the construction with the brick. Now, it looks like a few people have been here. This first one says, "I lived here for one night, pockets. I rested my bones because I don't have a home. Moment." Anyway, back out in the living room, and you can look at the carpet. I mean, looks like my great-grandma's carpet. And down into the kitchen. That's a pretty old kitchen. Here we're gonna go. Here's the kitchen. We're gonna turn in here into the bathroom. Closet. Oh, it's rancid in here, I tell you. I think someone's been using the toilet. There's the sink, the old style. There's some soap there. There's your chest. Up here, here's your attic space, and there's your toilet, and place to put your, I don't know what that is. Oh, just another cupboard. Anyway, the kitchen again. Molding's gone, the window's knocked out, hole in the floorboards. Just the old style sink. I mean, this really reminds me of my great-grandma's house. Hers was built in 1898, and I imagine this house was built quite a bit before that, maybe around the 1860s. But you can notice the spot for the cooking stove. There's the hole for it. It comes down, and that's where the cooking stove would have been originally. All the old cupboards updated around the 30s, I'm sure. Here's the last bedroom out behind the kitchen. All the moldings are knocked out. Here we are. There's just junk. That goes out back side. All the moldings are gone except this one. But if you can look, you can see how many times this has been wallpapered. It's just thick with wallpaper. Here's a piece of a molding. Anyway, there we go. You can see how that looks, you know, just like that old style. Okay, and one more thing I want you to notice is up here, you know, in the Page Ranch house I showed you, is up here they had these windows for ventilation. Well, these have been covered up, and you can't hardly see, but except that little space right here. See, and here's that window. Geez, there's a bird. Anyway, there's that window for ventilation. You can kind of see it's been broken. But here's the brick construction. And see, there's that other spot for the ventilation window. And we go up, and you can see the attic up there. And this was not framed until later, obviously, because there's still wallpaper with teapots. Back out and around. Now this must have been like as you can see, it was added later as well. It's been the place for the coal stove or something. As you can look, and that crawl space goes all underneath the house. Old heater with a ventilation pipe there. Back into that room. Screen doors. Whoop. Come back out. Here's looks like it kind of was a house, and now it's a shed. Out back around the house. See the high roofs. And then other addition. And over here's the garage, and we'll get to that later. Inside the hookups. Nature reclaiming. This must have been the fruit room. You can see all the shelves. And back there is another place for coal. Alright, we're going to go into the newest living addition. Here's the kitchen. The kitchen windows. And as you can see, this is lived in until quite recently. With all the time and effort it took to make these little cutesy birds and things. Here we are coming into the living room. It's off the kitchen. There's the front door. This big window. Here we are for the wood burning stove again. And this has been updated. Come around to the kitchen door. Little cupboard, shelf. Been digging around. Here we are into the first bedroom. Actually, the only bedroom outside the master bedroom. It's just pretty dull. It's just got the closet with the door, and I want you to look at this too, again with that nice molding that comes up, and again the decorative part's gone, but if you can see that extra wallpaper, it's just green and gold. It's pretty ugly, but whatever. I mean, people's tastes change. Here we are coming down into the little miniature hallway. Again, the thick doors. There's my hand. It's pretty thick. Master bedroom. It's pretty stinking small. Back down to the kitchen. Oh, have to break that sucker. Anyway, desk. Back window looking out back. Window's been busted. Now we're going to go back out to the kitchen. Bathroom. It's a pretty small bathroom, as you can see. Looks like there's been a little animal. I mean, look at the little prints on there. There's been an animal digging around. Small little bathroom. Back out to the kitchen. Now we're just gonna go out to that other shed.